Okay, so this is our maths for today. So we're going to be subtracting 2 digits from 3 digits with some exchanging. Okay, so we're going to be thinking about subtracting 2 digits or 3 digits from a number using the formal method of column subtraction with some exchange. Okay, so column subtraction. So today we're going to learn how to use a formal written method. And in this method we use our understanding of place value to line up the hundreds, tens and ones in columns. So you should remember this from yesterday. Okay, so we've got the equation 363 take away 45. So we've got our 3 tens, our 600s and our 3 ones. So we're going to take away 45, and we can see from my number sentence down here. So we've lined up all the numbers and we need to subtract the digits in each column. We always start with the place value column of the smallest values, that's the ones, and we always subtract the bottom number from the top. Okay, no matter what the top number is, we will always subtract the bottom number from it. Okay, so in the ones column we have the calculation 3 ones, subtract 5 ones. Do we have enough ones? If I had 3 ones, can I take 5 of them away? No, we can't. So actually what we need to do is we need to knock next door. And we need to take a 10 away from next door and exchange it for 10 ones. So now that makes the calculation 13 ones. And then we can subtract the 5 ones. Okay, so we're going to, if you look at my image there, I've taken 1 10 away and exchanged it for 10 ones and put them in the ones column. So now if you look at my number column subtraction at the bottom, you can see that I've changed the 6 to a 5 and I've added that 1 extra 10 above. So we've now got 13 take away 5. We can now take away 5 from 13. We are left with 8. So now we can subtract the tens. So we're always going to subtract the bottom number from the top. So 5 tens take away 4 tens. We've got 1 10 left over, so we write that underneath. Finally, we're going to subtract the hundreds. So 300 subtract 0. There's no other hundreds there, so we just write the 3 straight underneath. So the answer is 318. Okay, let's have a look at another one. So remember, first we have to line up all of those numbers in the correct column. We've got 445 take away 63. 4 hundreds, 4 tens, 5 ones, and we're taking away 63. And now we've lined up the numbers, we're going to subtract the digits in each column starting with the smallest. Okay, so we're going to do 5 ones, take away 3 ones. Can we do that? Yes, we can. We've got 5 ones, we take 3 away. And that equals 2 ones. So we'd write 2 ones underneath the correct column. We now need to move over to the tens. So in the tens column we have to subtract 4 tens from 6 tens. We have to subtract 6 tens from 4 tens. So we start off with 4, we need to take 6 of them away. Can we do that? No. If I have 4 tens, I can't take 6 of them away. So actually we have to knock next door to the hundreds. And we're going to take one of next door's hundreds and exchange it for 10 tens, because we know that 10 tens makes 100. So we cross out that 400s and it becomes 300s, and you can see from the visual at the top there. And our 4 now changes to 14 because we've added 10 ones. We can now take away or subtract 6 tens from 14 tens, and we are left with how many? We are left with 8, so we can write that in the correct column. We've now got 300s left over. Add 0, we write the 3 in the box. Okay, and the answer is 382. Okay, so let's complete another one. So we're going to do 570 take away 48. So we've got our 500s, our 7 tens, and we have no ones at this point. Okay, we're taking away 48, no ones. So we start off with our ones column because that's where our smallest value is, the ones. If I've got 0, can I take 8 of them away? No, I can't. So I need to knock next door into the tens, and I need to say, hey, Mr. 7, I've not got enough ones. Can I exchange one of your tens? So the 7 will change to a 6, and he will give the ones 10 ones. Okay, he'll exchange for 10 ones. So we've now moved those 10 ones into the ones column, we've now got 10 ones altogether. Can we take 8 away from 10? Yes, we can. We've got 2 left over, so we write that in the ones column. Now let's have a look at the tens. We've got 6 tens, take away 4 tens. Okay, let's take those 4 tens away. We have 2 left over. And then we've got 5, add 0, that's going to stay as 5. And the answer is 522. Okay, kite flying. So I've got a kite here, 595, take away 58. Okay, I want you to have a go now. You are going to do 595 take away 58, and you're going to tell me with the answer whose kite is it. Okay, so I want you to pause the video here. I want you to set out that column subtraction and have a go. Setting out that column subtraction and have a go. Okay, so let's come back. Okay, so let's start with our ones. We've got 5 ones, take away 8 ones. Can we do that? I've got 5. Can I take 8 away? No, I can't. So I have to knock next door to the tens. And I say, Mr. 10, can you please let me exchange one of your tens? Okay, so we knock to number 9 and he'll give us a 10 and we have to exchange it for ones and put it in the ones column. So we've now got 10 ones, 10 extra ones. Okay, you can see down below I've changed my 9 tens and now 8 tens, and I've added that extra 10 to the 5, which makes 15. So 15 take away 8. Okay, 7 left over. Now let's go over into our tens. We've got 8 tens, take 5 of them away. We are left with 3 tens. 500, take 0 is 5. So the answer is 537. So the kite belongs to the little boy in the green t-shirt. Okay, let's try another one. 626 take away 43. So you're going to use the written method of column subtraction to match the kite to the child again. Okay, so pause the video here and then come back. Okay, so we've got our 600, 2 tens, and we've got our 6 ones. Okay, we're going to start off with our ones because that's the smallest value. We've got 6 ones and we're going to take 3 of them away. We are left with 3. We now move to our tens. We have 2 tens. Can we take 4 of them away if we have 2 tens? No, we can't. So we have to knock next door to the hundreds, and the hundreds will give us 10 more tens. Okay, so our hundreds changed to 500s, and we've now got 12 tens. If we've got 12 tens, we can definitely take 4 of them away. We're now left with 8 tens, so we write that in the correct column underneath, and we can move on to our hundreds. We've got 500s, and we take 0 of them away, because there are none left over. So we write 5 in our hundreds column, so it belongs to the little girl with the brown hair and green eyes. Okay, another one for you to have a go at. 572, take away 68. Again, you're going to use the same method. Pause the video here, have a go. Okay, coming back now. So we've got 500s, 7 tens, 2 ones. We're going to take 68 away from those. Starting with our ones, we have 2 ones and I need to take 8 of them away. Can I do that? No, I can't. So I have to knock next door to my 10, and my 10 exchanges for 10 ones. So we change our 7 to 6 tens now because there's 6 tens left over, and our 2 ones change to 12 ones. So now we've got 12 ones. We can definitely take 8 of them away. Okay, we've got 4 left over, and we write 4 underneath the ones column there. We've now got 6 tens, and we're going to take 6 of those tens away. How many are we going to be left with? We're going to be left with no tens. We must put the 0 in there. We can't just write nothing. We have to put a 0 because it's a placeholder. If we didn't have that placeholder in, then all of our subsequent numbers, our numbers after this, would all fall over. Okay, we've got our 500s, take away none, 504, so it belongs to the little boy in the blue shirt. Hey, if you feel quite confident now, you might want to fast forward the video a little bit up to the task slide to tell you what your task is for the day. If you want to carry on, then please carry on, and we've got a couple more questions for you to have a go at. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use our written method of column subtraction again, do the same thing again. We've got 605, take away 57, pausing the video here, having a go. Okay, we've got our 600s, our 0 tens and our 5 ones, and we're taking 57 of those away, making sure we're lined up those numbers. We're going to start with our ones. 5 ones take 7 ones. We need to knock next door. This is a tricky one now. There are no tens for us to knock next door to. So what we then need to do is knock to our hundreds. And the hundreds will exchange 100 for 10 tens. Okay, to start off with. So we've now got 5 hundreds and 10 tens. We can now knock next door again because there's now 10 tens. Okay, and exchange for 10 ones. So we're going to do that. We've now got 15 ones. Okay, we've gone down to 9 tens and we've got 15 ones. So now we can do 15 take away 7. And we are left with 8. Now we can move to our tens. We've got 9 tens now. We can definitely take 5 of them away. Okay, and now we've got our 500s. Makes 548. Okay, so you're going to have a go at your task now. So our 1-star task, you're going to be regrouping in one column, just one column. If you're going to have a go at 2-star, you'll be regrouping or exchanging in more than one column in one sum. Okay, and in 3-star, you will need to actually, the sheet will not show you how to set it out, so you're going to need to set it out and then you'll be regrouping in more than one column. And if you'd like to have a go at that extra star, then you've got a missing number challenge. So choose your activity, write it all out in your book and then check your answers.